Well, I've got my walking shoes on, which means we're going walking. That's right, we're going on a walkabout. Here we go. Probably not going all the way down there, though. I don't want to meet a rattlesnake, scorpions, hospital ER, however I got to the hospital. I just, don't need that today. Again, sorry for the walking bumping, but the road is not exactly smooth. Well, today it is in the upper 80s. It feels like it's in the lower 90s. Fortunately, it's a relatively dry heat, which means you're not totally sweating your butt off. It is warm, but you're not like slimy warm. Apparently I'm going down this road. Alright. Ooh, look at those pretty flowers right there. Let me see if I can get in. Ooh. Ah. That's pretty. And there I am, way up there on the edge of the crevasse. That's right, I'm still fancy. Crevasse. Okay. Well, let's see what we see, shall we? Okay, an insect found me. So, yes, today is what, Wednesday I think it is, and I am not driving today. I'm going to look at the weather and the wind and all the rest of that good stuff, see what Friday and Saturday holds. I will it just occurred to me, if I walk, however far I walk out means that's how I have to get back. I always forget about that part, that you go out on a nice walkabout and then, oh yeah, you have to go back. And boy, that took a steep turn, didn't it? There I am up to the left there. Itty bitty. I got a fly on me. Get off me. Off. Anyway. So I'm going to check the weather and the wind and all that good stuff. And figure out if I'm leaving on Friday or if I'm leaving on Saturday. Today I'm just doing a bunch of videos. Any work that comes up. And yeah, it's good that I didn't come down this road. That would have been bad. I had a good test of my brakes. All right, here's the question. Do I go down there? Oh, man. My inner mountain goat is like, let's do it. And my common sense is like, nope. I don't see any rattlesnakes. There's the most stupidest reasoning and logic right there. Those are interesting. Well, obviously a cactus. I gotta look into how many cacti there are. Apparently a lot. You got the saguaros and the hoyas and whatever that is, and yeah, I should probably, if I'm going to spend so much time out here, probably know what in the world I'm talking about. Oh, I'm pretty good at BSing though. So anyway, so today I'm doing work. That is one heck of a steep. That's steep, isn't it? It goes over there, but I mean, I can handle that, right? Uh-oh, my inner mountain goat wants to go down there. This is Kirsten making a decision. I really do actually make decisions. Okay. We'll just give it a whirl. That is a steep... Thank God I didn't take the camper down here. I would have been done for. Anyway, see, look at that. You're witnessing right now a Kirsten decision where she's like, nope, we're not going down there. And then the bad decision maker part of Kirsten's like, screw it, let's go. So that's usually where most of my decisions. And anyway, okay, so I'm going to go. I'm working today. Well, now I'm taking a walk, making bad decisions. And then what? Tomorrow is Thursday. So if I leave Friday, tomorrow I'm going to go to Rogers Springs and Valley of Fire, which is right down the road. I passed him actually coming here. And then Friday I'll pack up and leave, right? Today is Wednesday. Yes, okay. Ooh. See, you can't get these views if you stay up on top, huh? That is a heck of an incline. Anyway, like I said, if you go down, you gotta go back up. And, well, there you go. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So tomorrow, then, if I leave on Friday, tomorrow I'll go to Rogers Springs and Valley of Fire. I am very much looking forward to... Oh, this is so cool. Cool. Okay, so then Friday I'll drive to Utah. I'm going to see how close I can get to Provo. I do need to stop at a mall and go clothes shopping. One of my least favorite things on the entire planet to do. I guess I'd rather clean toilets than have to go shopping, let alone go clothes shopping. Anyway, all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, I found a tire. Darn it, a human has been here. My guess is that tire probably rolled off the side of that cliff, which is all the way up there. I hope no other tires roll off the cliff while I'm standing here. I guess that's just a chance we're all going to be willing to take. So yeah, Friday then I would leave. If I can hold out till Saturday, again, it depends on weather and wind. What in the world do we have here? Oh, that is... Doesn't that look like plaster? But that's actually rock. How strange. Oh, I bet you'd think there'd be a lot of birds that live in this. Like, I don't know if they have barn swallows down here, but up north you'd have barn swallows all over it. I suppose I'm walking in like a floodplain that's prone to flash flooding, sudden flash flooding. And here's Kirsten down here, where she said she wasn't going to go, but her inner mountain goat won that argument. There's a couple clouds, but I think those are more from airplanes. Anyway, otherwise, I'll drive Saturday, so all dependent on weather and wind. Driving a high-profile vehicle, wind is a big factor on whether you're going to drive that day or not. The other thing I need to do, I think I found, where'd it go? Oh, yeah, there's a grasshopper out here. What was I going to say? Ooh, another thing I'm going to do. I am still without a hot shower, and I am without a refrigerator. And I'm thinking what I'll do with the refrigerator, and I know what's wrong with it. It's the eyebrow switch, the eyebrow plate. The switch is like jammed in there. It's been switched too many times, put it that way. And so it's stuck. And I could order a toggle switch or something and then just fix the eyebrow plate myself, because apparently these eyebrow plates are no longer in supply and stock in anything for a 31-year-old RV. Go figure, huh? And I can't seem to find a part that would, kind of fit into it, kind of adapt to the whole situation. So I see it as this way. I'll fix it myself, and that'll be done, and then there you go. It'd be great to have a fridge so I don't keep having to buy ice. Anyway, I hear people. Of course, they're right over me. All right, we'll go this way. I tell you, those side-by-sides, those razors, oh my gosh. I would have fun with those. And get them street legal, put plates on them and stuff. It could be your second car. Well, second car, first car, whatever. I'm going to really be putting some thought into that this summer. If I'm not using it for highway, the other thing too. I was looking at the Suzuki Sidekicks as a tow vehicle, but apparently someone had pointed out to me that being that they have a smaller width between the smaller wheelbase, it's skinnier. They tend to bounce around a lot, and they don't tow very well because they aren't as wide as the tire tracks that you would normally have. So, if you were on a perfectly good road, it wouldn't be a problem. If it happens to be not a perfectly good road, and for the fact that most of our highway system was put in the 1940s, and our infrastructure is, has issues, it'll bounce around a lot. Harder to manage your towing vehicle, and worse mileage and all that. Well, we'll go that way. Anyway, here, I'll give you an idea of what the ground looks like. It is not, it's not smooth, that's for sure. Yeah, and so like I said, I've got to go shopping in Provo. I don't want to get into Salt Lake City proper. I already did Las Vegas proper, so we don't need that again. That's where I was just a couple moments ago. I like the different greens and the blues of the sagebrushes down there. Anyway, what else do I know? Yeah, I gotta go shopping. If I could, I'd postpone that off till eternity, but that's not gonna work. And then from around the Provo area, I'm gonna go somewhere. There's the road I walked down with the very steep decline / incline that I gotta go back up. But what else do I know? Yeah, after Provo, I veer off to the northeast. I get into Wyoming. I'm gonna have to, obviously, even in Utah, dig out my warm clothes. Although I didn't bring a lot of warm clothes. Matter of fact, I left my winter coat in Minnesota. Gave that to one of my kids who has been using my winter coat, aka the Hagrid coat, since he was a baby, as a blanket for when he watched movies. And he told me when he was 3 years old, probably even 2, "Mom, when you don't need this coat anymore, can I have it?" And I said, "Yes, you can have it." So I left my coat in Minnesota in the hands of my son, who now has my coat. I still have the button that fell off it in January 12th, 2019. I did a book signing at the Barnes & Noble in Mankato, Minnesota. And I was pulling something out of my trunk, and my button caught the edge of the car and popped off. So I dug it out from underneath the car, put it in my purse, and it's transferred over the 5 years now, good grief. It's transferred from purse to purse with my meaning that I was actually going to get to it one of these days and sew it back on. Anywho, clearly did not get to that. Isn't this cool? I just think it's so pretty. I know it's brown and it's got rocks and there's green here and green there. But it's just, to me, it's just pretty. Anything really in nature is pretty cool to me. Anyway, getting into Wyoming then, where it'll be much colder than the southern tip of Nevada. I am going to make my way across the state to the middle. I'm going to go to the Thermopolis Hot Springs and chill out there for a while, which will probably feel really good since it's, well, okay, I should say the middle of Wyoming is probably not exactly like Minnesota. Granted, though, it's a higher elevation, so that might have something, but I don't. Oh, okay, here's something fun for you. Let me find it here. Where'd it go? It's coming at... Oh, that's just a rock. Never mind, I thought I found a hole. And then watch, I would tape the hole, and snakes and scorpions would fly out at me and get me. And then I have to go to the ER. The very one thing I don't want to do today. This kind of reminds me of Green River, Utah, the Goblin State Park. Also reminds me of the Buttes in South Dakota. And I hear there's buttes. I know there's buttes up in North Dakota. I've seen those too. Here's another hill. Oh, I think that just goes up. Okay, I'll take that hill up. Last night I turned off my my overhead light and what I'm deeming my office, but it's basically the dinette table. I do eat there, but I work there more than anything. Turned off the light, and it was pitch dark. Dark inside, it was dark outside. Oh, and in reality, I guess I should have gone out and looked at the stars, but I was just so stinking tired last night. I've noticed that after I go driving, you kind of get exhausted. Hey, there I am, way up right there. And yeah, you get exhausted, and the last darn thing I wanted to do was go outside. I just really want to go to bed. Matter of fact, I was so tired, I went to bed at like 8:30. Said the night owl. I was tired. That's cool. Go further. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to go further. Said bad decision, Kirsten. I don't know. What do you think? Nice breeze here, though. Oh, that feels great. Oh, yeah, that feels really nice. Huh. That's interesting. If you ever want to just see the cross section under a plant, all of it glued in there with dirt that'll eventually erode away. I mean, it's already eroding. Rocks will fall. I'm like in a big rock. I'm so excited. You see the different layers? That's interesting. The different layers in there. Oh yeah, aside from learning about cacti and different plants, I know this is all a volcanic area, but it would be interesting, much like tree rings, you can kind of see. So, okay, so you got this layer. That is definitely I don't know if that's limestone or what. I really don't know the geographical makeup out here. Or geographical geography. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so you got one, and then you got a bunch of sediment. And then you got another layer, and more sediment, another layer. But interesting, now you can still kind of see this layer. I bet most of you are like, oh my god, I should turn off this channel. She is so boring. The rest of you have probably fallen asleep by now. Here she is looking at rocks and dirt. Alright, we'll go up just a little further, and then when I hear the rattling, we're leaving. Oh, see that plane up there? It made a left-hand turn. I wonder if it used its blinkers. Uh-huh. Probably did not use its blinkers. Bad plane. Oh, we got garbage down here. Yep. Oh, I bet this was from, well, it's a box of some sort. But, all right. None of those are me. I'm around the corner. I'm not bringing the box back because it's just falling apart. I'm going to assume an animal can use it of some sort for a nest kind of thing. And, mainly because it's falling apart. Did I want to go up that way? Oh, oh, this goes behind my rig. Okay, so there I am on the crevasse. Yeah, that's just sand-covered rock, but not as silty sand. Although right about here there is. You can tell I'm definitely walking in a wash. Oh, we got some more desert blooms. And now, of course, I will try to take a picture of it. And wind will show up out of nowhere. And now let me take a picture. Never fails. Yeah, see? Look at that. Look at that. Every time I try to take a picture, the wind shows up. Granted, how it feels at 90 plus degrees out here, it's quite nice. But yeah, every time I try to take a picture, the wind shows up. I have to tell you, I think I am very proud of myself for the amount of rocks that I have bypassed. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Lucille Ball movie where she and Desi go camping in an RV and she loads it up with rocks. And actually, yeah, okay, so here I'm out ruining, but yeah, here's the sand. Yeah, she loads it up in rocks, and it's very hard to get it to go up different mountains. She hides them. They're really big rocks. All right, I'm going to try to stand on the silty sand. Cut across here. Oh, look at that old sage. If I had room, that would come with me. But then again, I'm in a national park area and I can't steal stuff, and then they get mad and then it just gets ugly really fast. Okay. That's where I came from. And there I am, way up on the top. I really can't see the screen because I have polarized sunglasses on. So we're just assuming that this is still recording. Or I'm just out here talking to myself. That, possibility. Yes, I'm going to spend a couple days in Thermopolis, Wyoming, and sit in a hot springs up there. Be kind of cool if it started snowing, but didn't stay on the ground. It melted. But while in the hot springs, that'd be cool. It's good that I know the dimensions of my RV, because that would have really sucked if I had backed up and went down that hill. I will say last night I got into bed and I'm like, this will not automatically turn into, reverse and roll down the hill. And it did not, which is good, but I'll share with you that maybe perhaps I went up and checked the gear shift anyway, just to make sure. Oh, we have a ravine where I think I'll probably stop. Turn around. There's my bedroom window up there. I tried to get a picture out of it this morning, except my window on the outside is all dirty. And I thought, no, that looks awful. So I did not take the picture. You really can't see a whole lot anyway. You just kind of see ground and then like a lower part of ground, but you don't get the crevasse. I'm having fun with that. Crevasse. Here's some more sage, all the greens and the blues, and they blend into the browns. A lot of air traffic up there. Which means for an hour this afternoon I'll be looking at my Radar 24 app and watching all the planes fly around. These are important things that I clearly have to do on a daily basis for no good reason. But you can also see weather balloons and planes. I am, if you can see that there's a cup that someone decided to throw on the ground, and I am now going to go pick that up. I assume that's not going to crumble like, ooh, look, more sand to play with. Yeah, this has been baked a little more. Yeah, I'll have to get myself a Jeep. Something with a wider wheelbase that follows the tracks in the road. I don't need something bumping behind me. Oh, this has been down here for a while. Yeah, it's got sand in it. I will take this up with me because it's not going to fall apart. Isn't that cool? That's just so beautiful. The sky is just blue, which is good because it'd be weird if it was any other color, I suppose. Although the other part of me is like, well, if you left the cup there, a little animal could sleep in it. But here I am, big mean Kirsten. I saw something. Huh. Well, I'm going to guess it's another grasshopper. Although it looked pretty big. But it was flying. It was not a flying squirrel. It wasn't a flying fish. It was a flying big grasshopper. Do you guys see the grass and stuff on the ground? Just kind of makes it look all fuzzy wuzzy. Thankfully there are no bears down here. No fuzzy wuzzy bears. Give you an idea of the ground I'm walking on. Oh, yeah, my hot shower. So, I need to get Mike on the phone and see if he can walk me through on how to diagnose the situation and possibly fix the situation. Otherwise, let's see, probably from now until, well, the next week and a half, I can still take showers at a truck stop. That's no problem. So when I leave here, I'll find a truck stop, give them $200 more to put in my tank. Actually, I've been keeping it over the half full. Oh, there's another cactus with pretty flowers. So really it only takes around 100 to 150. Well, 150, I say that because now I'm in the land of $4.85 gas, and I don't know what Utah holds and Wyoming holds. I'm no longer in the $3.30 gas department of Arizona, and we won't even discuss what California's gas is. Oh my gosh. I was where was I? Last week I went back down to Felicity and hung out there. Yeah, because I had to go to Yuma and for the dental appointments in Mexico. All right, here's the road we're at. There might be huffing and puffing going up this. Hopefully not a lot, but there we go. Anyway, I was down in Felicity's for the Pilot Knob LTVA is that I was staying at, and that I was pleasantly surprised to see that Fred was there. So I got to hang out with him last week. Always a good time. And okay, here's the huffing and puffing. Oh, there's the grass. Isn't that cool? I mean, I know there's more rocks and dirt than there is grass, but still. Okay, I'm just trying to avoid the inevitable of having to go up this hill. Oh, the gas in Felicity. Yeah, there's a gas station up there, and I think they were selling it $5.82 or 92 cents. It's like, I'm gonna go back to Arizona where it's $3.30. Actually, when I left, it became like $3.60, $3.70. I think they figured out all the snowbirds are leaving, and to capitalize on. Okay, there's. Oh, my little heart. I actually do have a heart, contrary to what most people believe. There's where I came from. I don't have that far to go. Okay. Anyway, I think they're trying to capitalize on all the snowbirds filling up their rigs. I mean, I have a 60-gallon tank. 60 times 6, my God, that'd be $360. Nope. So I went back to Arizona, but like I said, I've been keeping my tank at about no less than half. So less heart attacks for me at the gas pump. Anyway, I hope Utah and Wyoming have nice prices. We'll find out. Okay. This is where my Intermountain goat has now disappeared, hiding from my better judgment, who's like, see, this is what happens when you have to go down the hill. You have to come back up the hill. Good practice for me, though, because I'm going to be living out by Yellowstone this summer. And it's not the 1,200 to 1,500 foot elevation that Austin, Minnesota's at, or the zero that actually El Centro, I think, is like a negative 38. Woo! Thank God this is a dry heat. Otherwise, I'd be down there pissing and moaning and complaining, which I'm surprisingly good at. So, yeah, living up in the mountains, I'm going to need to get used to that thin air. I do pretty good. I did go to Aspen back in 2018, I think, and took that gondola up, had overpriced hot dogs at their cafe up top, and my kids went all the way up to the summit. I, on the other hand, stood there like, don't fall off, I'll meet you back here. And I sat down. All right, my Intermountain goat's happy. I wandered around down there. Nothing like being out of shape. Oh, monkey. Okay. These people just moved in about an hour ago. A lot of backing up and going forward. turn this and turn off the car, and things were dinging. And yeah, they got a couple nice trucks. Oh, there's 3 of them. Yeah, trucks and RVs. One of these days, off the back of that rig, you're gonna see like a Jeep Wrangler. Oh my gosh, me towing more stuff. I think the most I've ever towed was probably about 50 plus feet. Yeah, a 30-foot trailer and a full-size Suburban. Went through a darn near a blizzard and rush hour traffic on a Friday night in Chicago. And I'm still standing, I'm still talking, and I wasn't sued. So, clearly I can do this. Oh, look, a chair. I'm gonna go sit. Yeah, throw this garbage away. See, I still have the garbage. That's gonna be thrown away. All right. I'm gonna be right there in a moment. Talk to you later. Bye.